But just give you guys a shot. After my presentation, if you don't have a question, I will ask the question by myself. Okay? Okay. Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure here to introduce our product. This is Chris. I'm the CEO and founder from the BRP. Before I take up my presentation, I want to ask you guys a question. Have you ever forget your girlfriend's birthday, even the wedding anniversary? Believe me, if you do, you're dead. Or you go to the supermarket, you buy a lot of stuff. When you come home, you almost forget most important stuff. Or you're in a lot of the conference call, but you always miss the most important one. Or every time your boss asks you to bring some document, but you always forget. That kind of stuff, actually, we want to help you to do some of the reminder more efficiently. Sorry, let me pick up the phone now. Oh, it's my girlfriend Lisa. Give me a phone, yeah? Let's listen what he talk. I'm there. Oh, I forget my girlfriend Lisa's birthday. I'm there. Oh, I should go to buy the gift after this presentation. So the kind of stuff actually want to present to you is maybe your a lot of the stuff, but most important one, you can use the phone call to remind you. But people are always lazy. So they will say, if that's something event, you already do a full calendar, how do I do it again? So the kind of case, actually, the first thing we want to do is you can import your Google Calendar or Facebook event, or even the Evernote. We just talked about Evernote this morning. They are very interesting for our product. And next one, for example, you attend tests during the week, right? So maybe 2 or 3 is important one. You want to remind yourself. So that kind of case, is it the right-hand side? You ignore that kind of case. Left and left-hand side, a study, they give you 5 minutes in advance call. Or slightly more, 15 minutes. Or by the end, maybe 1 hour. That kind of UI design made our end user use more friendly. And then of course, you can voice by yourself. But however, as I mentioned, people are lazy, right? So if you come up full calendar, they already structured there. Let's say a meeting with my stupid boss, Chris. We can automatically to test. If they don't have a voice, we can automatically do a voice. So when the phone comes in, they will say, "Oh, meeting with your stupid boss, Chris." Yeah. So as I mentioned earlier, all of the stuff is triggered by sales reminder. So we want to go to the market. So what is our market strategy? At the start, we will talk to the friend, girlfriend, wife, and so on and so forth. So wife can remind the husband. Boyfriend can remind the girlfriend. So for example, your wife tell me to buy the milk after you work. But when you come home, you totally forget. So your wife knows you will forget. So that kind of case, they can leave the message, come to the 7 p.m., your phone is coming, and then you pick up the phone, it's your wife, and then your wife voice remind you to buy the milk. And then we can extend to friend of friend, and friend of friend of friend. That kind of case, we expand our business. Next up, money. I will make money. So in this case, at the start, if the basic function, we give a free. But if, as I mentioned, with more premium function, actually, we will include what I call the IVR, interactive voice response. So for example, like we can give you some of the, we can detect the end user, what they say, and do the some redaction later. So why I'm here? First, we are doing capitalizing, of course. Secondly, actually we try to move our team to the Silicon Valley earlier this year. And then we want to find some partnership in the US. We want to expand our business in the US. So our key member, actually, I was working the JP Morgan London over 6 years before I kick off my startup. And my team, our CTO actually is from the Jiaotong University. Jiaotong University to Taiwan, such as MIT to US. So actually, we already filed one of the core technology into the US Patent Office. We just 10 months old company. And also, we have an 8-year CTO that is doing the website over the 8 years. So our UI design and the icon is done by ourselves. And also, it's future friendly. And as I mentioned, we are very, very early stage company. And by the end of this year, actually, we have a second project go live by the end of this year. So, thank you very much for your time. So, as I mentioned, I'm looking forward to the next question. Thank you very much. And, okay, thank you.
So what's your revenue model?
The revenue model, as I mentioned, actually, sorry, can we play it again? Actually, we will start with the sale reminder. As I mentioned, if you import the Google Calendar or import the Facebook event or Evernote, and then we give a free to our end user. At the end, if they have some premium, which we, as a function, actually, I didn't mention, is a forecasting function. So, for example, you have an event organizer, a picnic tomorrow, yeah? But weather change. So, actually, there are 20 people. You need to call everyone and say, okay, because weather change, we need to postpone or we need to change some other will. And then, in this case, actually, you just voice yourself, and then they can call your all participants at the same time. You just need to do once. That kind of case. And also, we have called the intervention voice response. That kind of thing, for example, by the end, you can do some of the, for example, voting. So, take an example, if Coca-Cola, they want to change their color, or they will say, okay, I want to, they have 3 choices. It's a red one, black one, brown one, and which one you like. You can say, okay, number 1. And that kind of case, actually, you can receive the end user reacting and back and put this kind of function into our back office. So actually our customer can quickly see that kind of information. So that kind of case, actually, you will charge the subscription fee for $4.99 per month or $49 per year. So maybe when I talk here, maybe people will say, what's your competition? So in this case, actually, they have a quite similar company doing the reminder. One is called follow-up then. It's kind of an email reminder. So for example, you can BCC, say, 1 day at follow-up then, something like that. And then they will give you 1 day later, give you a warning with an email. Actually, we are doing the reminder with a mobile. And in this case, we don't want to replace your Google Calendar. We just want to improve maybe some of the important things in your life you cannot forget. And you forget you're there. That kind of case, as I mentioned, maybe during a week, maybe 2 or 3, the task is important. In that case, you can use the phone reminder to remind yourself. Any other question? Okay, thank you very much. So we can talk later. Thanks.